Switch, and this is Nintendo Power Life. Welcome all the Nintendo community in my show. I'm going to be talking a little bit about my magazines here. I got 14 years worth of Nintendo Power magazines. So before we get to that, I just want to talk a little bit about some gaming news. Most of you guys already know most of the news I'm going to show you, but I just want to start talking a little bit about some of my favorite gaming news that I have been, thinking or YouTubing about, or just hearing the gossips and things like that. So I'm gonna start off with Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's one of the most exciting news I've received in just the last few months. Just to remember that nostalgic feeling of playing that game back in when it came out with the PS2. So definitely to have that remake and redone just for Nintendo Switch. Well, actually, will be coming out first for the PlayStation 4, and afterwards we will receive our version. If everything goes well, that is something that's definitely going to happen, and I'm really hoping for it. Possibly maybe late next year. I would say one of the biggest things that Nintendo is doing is getting more of these third-party supporters and other groups that are just haven't done much for Nintendo in the past. Now they're doing a lot more as we go forward. Metroid Prime 4 is another extremely wanted game for me. I would say over all of them, Metroid Prime 4 is the most wanted game that I would like to have, and I can't wait for it. Came out in with all the versions with Prime 1, 2, 3. It was one of the best, I would say, series that I played. So definitely another great opportunity for us to enjoy the great Nintendo Switch that has been presenting a lot of good games for us coming up. Grand Theft Auto game is definitely coming out. I may look like for a second, I definitely would like to try it out, but I wanted to talk a little bit about that concerning mature ratings. And now that we're getting more of these type of games into the Nintendo Switch, getting some of these mature rating games. Doom, I was playing that the other day. It's a great game, definitely not for kids. I would say with Grand Theft Auto, I hope that maybe Nintendo could somehow figure out parental controls maybe for that game. How to maybe take out particular content, whether it's some type of nudity or some type of gameplay in there, certain things that happen. But then again, we are parents here. We just definitely shouldn't allow our kids to play certain games. We can play it, we can try it. It'd definitely be fun. Just take a game on the go. I just worry about sometimes games like Grand Theft Auto. Again, one of the great, one of the greater games out there that a lot of our teenagers like to play these days, and young adults, and I just wanted to put it out there that it's looking good. The Nintendo Switch is definitely presenting a lot of great content, info, and games, and it's just really happening. And I think with Nintendo, the Wii came out, it was definitely a great experience. The Wii U came out, it was great, just kind of slumped down for a little bit. The Nintendo Switch definitely brought us back into straight gaming, and it was just awesome to now we're back into this. And again, I felt that jump downwards. I definitely loved my Wii U, definitely loved it. It just, again, we didn't have enough that now that the Switch is bringing us. Okay, let's go into remove my controller here and talk a little bit about my past magazines. 14 years worth of Nintendo Power magazine. I got a few other types of magazines here from I had GamePro. I think a lot of you definitely remember GamePro. It was definitely one of my first, let's see what's the years, 94. I was 14 when I started collecting all these magazines. I just recently found all this. I forgot about it. I just went into my dad's attic and I found my old collection, and just remembering a lot of these great ones. SWAT Pro is definitely another good magazine. SWAT Pro. Just going into some of the few, I'm not going to show all of them. Just looking at this cover right now, I'm sure you just think about it and there's a memory right there. For those who definitely collected Nintendo Power magazine. Another fun one. Definitely one of my all-time favorite of all magazines, I would say, ever, will be, let's see, we're going into the bonus issue in 96. This is when the Nintendo 64 was coming out. It was a Happy New Year. You open it up, you can see these pages here that show looks like there's a Diddy Kong right there above the Nintendo 64 controller, and some It goes Mario 64 and a lot of different games. I just remember just thinking about the moment I just was looking at this magazine. I just kind of looked into it, and just for that moment, you just pause and just think for yourself for 1 second. Just that memory right there really means a lot when you think about certain things, like whether it's a game or just a magazine itself. Let's see, another famous one here, Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube. This one right here, I think this is the one where, I'm trying to remember, this is, I think the 95 was glowing. 95 was going on there when you got the magazine. If you ended up putting in some light, it started glowing or something. And see, this is the Wii magazine cover. Right now, what I'm doing, I just found out that they have a magazine. After they discontinued the Nintendo Power magazine, I think it was 2012. I was just always looking for something new, something different since that time, and I just started collecting Nintendo Force magazine, which is just, it doesn't give you that quiet feeling, but it's just as good as the Nintendo Power magazine as well. The Nintendo Force magazine, I think you should all just give it a try. I think it's like $5 a month, or I think for an issue that is about, it really is not that bad. Just to, I think it's $4.99. And you get every other month or every 2 months you get a new magazine. It gives you some great content, great information. It's definitely a great magazine you should try out. Let's see, what else do I want to, I definitely want to present some more videos. Right now I'm working on, I do want to do Mario Odyssey, but I think everyone else is doing Mario Odyssey right now, so I'm just going to lay back for a while and do some of my content with that game later on. I haven't even beaten it yet. I have been playing a lot of different games. Right now I'm trying to do some videos so I can post. I've been doing 3 videos on Zelda: A Link to the Past. I'm working on my 4th one, so it's definitely going to be coming out soon. I just love to play the old classic games. It just brings back everything, that nostalgic feeling that we all love to have. I want to do a separate video with that, to how to beat Zelda: A Link to the Past in 5 minutes. A lot of you probably maybe know about this, maybe you don't. If you don't know, you're probably wondering, how can you beat that game in 5 minutes? Now there is a way to do it, and I'm going to show you how, and I did it already and it was fun, and I can't wait to show you guys all how to do it. And if you have it, just wait for that video to come out, or it's definitely really cool to just do that little fun feature there too. How can you beat that game in 5 minutes? So I'll definitely be putting that video out. So I want to just conclude this video, and just I got some notes here. I just basically just want to tell you guys to thank you all for watching, and subscribe please, and I'll definitely do what I can to do some unboxings as more as possible, some live streaming. I'm just working on my internet connection and certain things for my laptop, just trying to see if I can make things run faster and better. That's all in the works here. I'll be doing more videos in the meantime, so again, with unboxings, live streams, and some more videos. And thank you all for watching. This is Mr. Switch. This is Nintendo Powered Life, and thank you, Nintendo community, for joining me tonight. Thank you, and goodbye.
up.